we're just trying to see where you are so that way you learn the skills that you've mastered and the skills that you still need to master. The pandemic has highlighted one aspect of student success that often goes overlooked, and that is perseverance. Being able to persevere in spite of the circumstances that you find yourself in will lead to success in life far beyond academics and school.
What is it supposed to represent?
What I'm really proud about is the process, how I got here, the difficulties I passed and what I learned through it.
I'm really proud of how far I've came. So growth-wise, I've grown mentally and became a stronger person. So since freshman year, since I have grown up, I was a child. So now it's like I'm about to be an adult.
So go ahead and click the web link, and that's going to take you to it. Teaching during this last year at Paramount, I'm most proud of the progress that some of my students made. Regardless of the situation they found themselves in, they managed to find ways to persevere and overcome.
We want to create an objectively exceptional system for all kids. And this is why we have to focus on absolute proficiency to not just be okay with making academic progress, but really driving towards true excellence for all kids in our cities.
Go ahead and bend them in together.
The last 20 years has been a story of sustained progress, and I'm excited to think about how can the Mind Trust catalyze an acceleration of that progress to ensure that every single kid in our community, regardless of race or income or zip code, has access to an excellent education. At the Mind Trust, we believe that there are 3 key school-level conditions that need to be in place for a school to maximize its success. 1 is a transformative school leader, 2 is the autonomy to make decisions as close to kids as possible, and 3 is rigorous accountability for outcomes. And I've never seen a school that is exceptional that doesn't have a transformational school leader.
Over the next handful of years, the Mind Trust plans to involve the community in every aspect of our work. We believe it's important for them to have a seat at the table, but not just a seat at the table. We want their voices to be heard, we want their perspectives to be considered, and we want their solutions to be implemented.
When I had the fellowship with the Mind Trust, that planning year was so impactful because it really gave me time to hone in on what I needed to ensure my school had in place to impact kids at a very high clip.
Ain't got the wedge on the side.
We gotta get this side, yep.
Here at Paramount Englewood, we prepare our students for high school by just getting them exposed to as much STEM education as possible. Every single one of our classrooms, you will see a cross-curricular integration of various topics, whether in math class, they're touching on not just math, but science and ELA as well. And sometimes even go the history of math, so you're going to touch on some social studies in there as well.
The model here at PPHS is about reinventing high school. It really is for students to come and find their passion in the different careers that STEM offers. So our students within the model will collaborate with their peers, utilize the design thinking process in solving complex problems, collaborating and communicating with our industry partners, and also solving complex problems.
I just feel like connecting with other people outside of the school makes us feel really seen as students, makes us feel like people actually care about our education outside of like our parents.
And are you considering painting it with the wood burning or just leaving it with wood burning?
I think it's going to be a mix and match. My favorite teacher is maybe Coach Labani. When she sees something wrong with it, she never hesitates to tell me about it. And we always have a little argument about like, what about this and what about that? So she really communicates with me, and like it's a conversation, it's not just telling me what to do. She's always helped me with whatever I need.
Until we reach a day where race is no longer a predictor of your academic outcomes, we have to be focused on racial equity.
The education of Black and brown kids in the heart of Indianapolis is important. It's important because it impacts us all, because these are our fellow citizens. These are people who one day will be those who develop the technology that drives your car. These are the people who one day will be those who educate your students, your kids. These are the individuals who one day will come up with solutions to things we don't even know are problems yet. So the better we can serve Black and brown kids in the heart of Indianapolis, the better our future will be year after year.
We want what's best for children, and that's why we do the work every day.